Hello. For those that are watching the video back, I've only just started it, of course, so wait for people to turn up. There's a little bit premature for myself as well, regards to what time it is. I did say 8 o'clock I was going to go live, if anybody did see the link. So, hello everybody. It's been a little while since I went live. I actually wasn't planning on being down the allotment this late, but I've ended up getting carried away with myself and getting sorted out. I've got some potting on to do. It's been a while since I got some potting on done. It's a late night potting on session basically. So I had a couple of hours from work this afternoon. So I've come down to the plot and I've got some Sweet William to pot on. I'll just grab them. So these are a long time coming. Hello to the one person that's on at the moment. So I've got Sweet William in here. Thoroughly enjoyed the Sweet William this year, so I wanted to grow some more, and unfortunately I've just left these, so I do need to separate them off. I don't know how I'm going to do them yet. Take all the weak ones out and just keep the strong ones. Probably going to be the best bet, because I probably will grow some more. Hi Anne, how you been? So I've got no idea what I'm going to do with these. Probably might even just pop them into larger pots and just see how they come. See if they get any bigger. See what happens. I've got some big pots there. I've got some big pots outside as well. I'm going to need a few more than what I've got, I think. I'll just stick them in big clumps. Pop them in there. See what I get. Hi Patricia. Hello everybody else who I've missed so far. Just trying to see where all my pots are. They're all taken at the moment. 2, 4, 6, 7. I've got 8. 8's going to be no good, so I have to see what I can do for pots. How's everybody? How all 8 of yous? What have I missed? Not a lot. Patricia and Anne saying hello, so hi guys. I was having a look through the seed sown packets to see if I'd missed any that I could sow now, and I have. So I've never tried that before, so I've got some pak chow. I've got some mixed spicy salad leaves, which I'll just be sown into a large tray and cut and come again sort of thing. And I've also got some wallflowers, which I've got to sow as well. So they're a couple of things that I'm going to sow this evening. I've also been very busy down here. I've actually getting some chive seeds from next door, which I've saved. And I've got them all in here. There's hundreds and hundreds of them. So when the time comes of it, there you go, you can see them all there. I'll sow them and I'll leave them for the bees, because the bees love them. So there's some more flowers for next year, free of charge, from the guy next door. Actually growing through the fence now as well, so hello 3000. Actually growing through the fence now as well, so I've taken some from my side as well. Right, so I'm gonna get started. How's everybody been? Because like I say, I know it's been a little while since I did a live video. This is pretty unexpected. Like I say, I wasn't supposed to. I'm not meant to be down here this late. I was going to go back home, but I've ended up getting a few bits and pieces done. It's starting to get a bit colder, Patricia. I agree with you. At the minute, I'll see what it is. We're sitting at just over 17 degrees at the minute, but I've seen the lowest when I came in before was 9.5. So we've actually went below double digits for the first time in a long time, because I haven't reset that timer for a long time. So I'm just going to get that on as well. So I'm going to be here all night. I need to get some more pots. I need to buy some more pots, all different sizes. I want to get prepared for next year. I've already started with saving seeds for this week, but you'll see that in the video this coming Sunday. It does involve some sunflower seeds, as I've pulled two of the big headed sunflowers from the allotment, and I've actually got them sitting in here just drying off. So there you go. That's the size. That's the size of them. Well, I am coming back, Leslie, but I'd seen the time was getting on, so I thought I might as well just have an extra half an hour. So I'll be cool. I'm coming back as soon as I've done these. So Wilko, I've been out Wilko, and I can't say there's not been any sales stuff on at the moment. So I am keeping my out open for it, but I'm trying to limit on what I spend as well, because I've got a couple of I've got an expensive month coming up. So September is going to be a pretty expensive month, because I am going to Malvern, of course, at the end of September. So I need to save up for that. Then I need to also save up because I'm going to the Harrogate show as well. So I've managed to get a ticket. So thanks very much for sorting that out. I managed to get a ticket sorted out, and I'll be going down to the Harrogate for potentially 3 days. That's on there. So that's a whim sort of thing, because I didn't know if I was fully going, but I am now. I've got the dates off and things like that. So I just need to work out what day I'm going, if I'm going to all three, etc. So I've got them 2 shows. I've got the other shows coming up, as the local shows as well, which I'm finding out. The first one is on the 1st of September. That'll be the first show that I'm going to. That's in my town. So I've got all that to pay for, and I've also got my holiday to pay for in December, or my little getaway. I've also got Sky's little getaway to sort out as well, because she's going to France in December. So I've got that to pay for. So I'm very busy at work. So now I know September is going to be a busy time of the year, so I'll have to start getting up, put holders and things in, and save up basically for it. Right, so what have I got here? 3,000. Yes, I got your video. I looked through it. I did reply back to you that I'd seen it. What else have I got? I'm not showing at Malvern 3,000. I'm not showing at Malvern. I'm just going down to spectate. Dave's looking for a show, is he? Well, I'll drop him a message, and he knows where his local shows and things are. But Dave doesn't drive, I don't believe. So he's got to get buses and things like that. So I mean, I'll mention a couple that I'm seeing that we're going to. Just my local town. There's ones in South Shields. There's ones all sorts all over the place. There's one in just for the Ladybird. There's one in Bedlington Station on the 25th of this month, which I can't go to because I'm at work. Which is a shame because it's an open. Just found the Ladybird here. I found loads of them, which is great because they're killing all the aphids, all the black fly. I've actually got some muck on these, but so what I'm popping on here is I've got a full tray full of Sweet William. This should have been done a while ago. You can see in the bottom the roots are coming out of the bottom, so all I'm going to do is just pull the clump out, pop them into these larger pots, because I thoroughly enjoyed growing these Sweet William. Well, I didn't grow them actually. The Sweet William that I got this year was from the garden centre, Home Base, which I didn't buy. I did buy. I bought them in for 50 pence, and they came away lovely. So I'll just pop them in there, and we'll just see what they come back like. I've made a mistake here by I've left these in the tray to soak for the water because I knew I wasn't going to be here for a little while. So these are absolutely sopping wet. Let's see if I can rectify this. I've got no idea what I'm doing here. no idea if this is the right way to do sow them, but better off doing it this way than losing them all together. I will be purchasing a lot of plug plants next year for flowers wise, because it's just going to be a lot easier with the success that I've had with the lavender, because the lavender's fantastic. I mean, I've already cut this lavender and it's already come back again. So you can see the size of it from the tiny little plug plants, because the plug plants came in those little trays, so you can see the size of just one. It's absolutely great. It smells lush as well. I love this smell. Just rub my hand across the top of it. There are some weeds in there, which I'll have to pull out. Oh, it smells lush. I've taken 3 plants home for the wife, because the wife, Leslie, wanted some for the garden. So, but it smells lovely. And I've got loads of it. Absolutely loads of it. £8 from Fothergill's. In fact, I'll show you. Hang on, I'll get it down from there. So bear in mind, I've already used 6. I've already used a full trayful here. I've got 1 full trayful, 2 full trayfuls, and these 4 here. Now bearing in mind, these are probably 3 or 4 quid each. How many I've getting for the sake of £8? I've got 40 plants altogether. And I think there's one not dying off. I think it's that one, a small one there. But I've already cut across the top of these to promote more growth with the shears, because you can see where I've cut. Where can you see where I've cut? You can't actually. See, you can't see where I've cut. You could see from the other ones that I took home, but I have actually cut these to promote more growth, and as you can see, the growth on them is mental. These geraniums as well, I'll be ready to take more cuttings from these, because these have been successful. Some of these ones, there's more. This one seems to be dying off on the side there, so I'll have to take that off. But there's the cuttings from them. I have to snap them little. Don't want the flower yet. I want it, so I have to take them flowers off. But these here, they're all rooted, which is great. And these are the hanging geranium, hanging basket for cuttings as well, which I've got up here because only 2 of them have survived. So there's a couple more of the cuttings I can take off them as well. Really good growth on them. Well, I don't know, Anne, but they'll be in here where it'll be warm. So I don't know whether they'll survive or not. But I mean, the ones that I've already taken that are outside, I'm going to leave them outside. I'm not going to dig them up because I want them to be hardy perennials. I want them to turn into hardy perennials. The hanging basket ones, I'm not so bothered about, because at the end of the day, the hanging basket, the hanging geranium. I don't know if you've seen or not, the peppers in the back, that's in the 9-litre air pots. They're fantastic, they're massive, the growth on them, they're green, they're right up next to the roof as well. Right, I'm going to I'll focus on these first, then I'll show you back there. Because if I don't, I'll end up just showing you around the whole garden, and that's like an hour. And you've already seen around the garden anyways, because well, you should have done really. As I did a tour at the end of the week, last week. I have to say thanks everybody for your messages as well, because last week I did get myself a bit down when I came to the garden and seeing the state it was in. And it's not really so much the state it was in, it's more the fact that the garden's not where I wanted it to be and how I wanted it to look. But next year's the time for that. I buckled down and I got some bits and pieces sorted out and done. So when I come now, I've got the top section done and tidied up. So when I come now, it's not walking into a mess. There's a bit of space when I walk in instead of all the wood and everything that was, because all that wood that was delivered is just got us down a bit when I came in, because as soon as I come in, it was like there's so much to be getting on with. I was actually going to take these home and do these at home. There's just so many of them. Maybe we'll see what these turn out like anyways. If not, I'll just buy some more geranium, some more sweet billium next year when the time comes. I'm shame I missed Dave's Facebook Facebook shared quickie thing. His quick video, should I say? Or his quickie. Makes him sound like he's just had a porno. Good in there. There's a nice big thick clump. Let's have a see. Not there, not that one. That one there. Yes, like I say, I will be buying a lot more plug plants next year because they've come up fantastic. So it saves so much time as well. So much time and effort from sowing the seed and keeping them warm and keeping them. It's just easier for me, basically, and having to do all of this. The time and the cost, how much compost and that and stuff like that. It's gonna be easier for me going forward, anyways. Definitely, Craig. Definitely. That's why everything is a big project. That's why I want to get things sorted. Project from last year still isn't finished, and that's the Parkway fire with the heating system inside of here. That's not finished, even though I've got the system in place. This is going to be removed from here because I've got the other one to come in here, and this one here is going to go into the shed. So when I've already getting the shed tidied up and sorted out, it'll do for this winter, but come next year I'm going to get that sorted out as well. I need to decide what I'm going to do with it. Ideally I wanted to build massive shed going across the back of the greenhouse, so I can just come in from the back of the greenhouse as well, but then just have the door coming through here as well and having a door at the back. But I don't know what to do because I'll have to see what happens, because the whole shed can go from that side all the way down the bottom, attached to the bottom of this greenhouse, have the walkway through coming in there, so I can take the middle section away from there, then have the greenhouse in here, then I can heat. The original plan was to heat everything up. Yes, as Leslie puts on there, Little Sky's doing absolutely fantastic. And she went all when everybody was messaging, so thanks everybody else, everybody for your messages. She's actually come out of her boots today, which is fantastic. She's walking around and the operation has helped as well. So yeah, she's been over the moon and very thankful for everybody's comments. Not finding grubs and bugs. See, I've left these in too long. They've grown all sorts of funny shapes and ways. Tell you what, my dahlias are looking lovely outside. I mean, they could be better. They were better last year, but then again, I only had 9 dahlia plants to look after. This year I've got 2 large beds, 2 raised beds, and 3 raised beds at home, full of dahlias. Let's see, I went for it this year because I enjoyed them so much last year. And the calendula is mental. The thing with plug plants, I'm not going to be. I'll grow all my own veg. I'll grow all my veg. Hi Nigel. Grow all my own veg from seed. The plug plants will be for flowers. I forgot to plug the charger back in. Fantastic charger unit this. I know I've showed you before. Solar, 2 lights, and it's portable as well. So when it gets dark and it doesn't charge anymore, I can move these across to this side because this goes on there where the cables are. It's very handy. So, forgetting what I was saying there now. Apart from Sky's over the moon with everybody. So thank you all very much for your comments and things. Where's me? I might just bang these outside, the rest of them outside. Just let them go outside, see what happens. Like I say, they're biannuals, so they'll come twice. I sowed these for flower next year actually, so it's they're not for flower now. If they work, they work. If they don't, I'll just go and buy some more from the shop. Oh well, there's 8. There's 8 bunches. It's enough there for the back garden, because that's where I like to grow them. That's where I grew them this year, and they were lovely. Whether or not they turn out the same is a different matter. So I've got loads there which I can put outside direct. Let's have a see here. Put these back in the water. Soaking. Right, where am I going to put these? I'll have to put them in the back. How are you, Nigel? It's been a while. I've got to catch up with your latest vid. I think you put it up today. I need to have a look at it, because I started watching it, then I thought, well, it's late, I need to come down to the garden. So hello there, Dave. You alright? I need to catch up on your video, your quickie of the day as well. Like I mentioned before, it sounded a bit wrong when I said that missed Dave's quickie, but yes, I will be going to Malvern, Nigel. I mentioned it before, mate. I am booked in for Friday night in the Premier Inn, so that's where I'll be staying with Leslie. Me and Leslie's coming down, so we'll be staying for Saturday. At the moment, we've just bought tickets for Saturday, so and if we do decide to stay, then it'll be financial reasons if we don't, really, because there's a lot of things coming up in September with the Harrogate show as well, because I'll be going to Harrogate. I'm just going to put these through next door. But yes, I've been very busy this afternoon. I finished work at 5 o'clock. I'm nearly finished, and I've went home, come down here, get doing that. Definitely, Nigel. I'm looking forward to catching up with a lot of people, actually. Obviously, Malvern's the big show that a lot of people will be going to. It's a lot local for everybody down south, because it's about a 3.5 4 hour drive for us up here up north, and it's the first time I'll ever be going. So it'd be nice to catch up with a lot of the guys from here on here as well, and a lot of subscribers as well, whoever's going down there as well. I seen Dave. I seen video this week saying that you're going to move it from one side. From so I seen what you're going to do. You're going to put it right at the back. I'll have to have a look at that when I get back home. It looked like it would be a right mission to do that, but it sounds like it's a good idea for what you were saying. Like, and it was nice to see you got running water, even though it's from the tap. But I mean, I use mine. I don't know if you've seen mine, Dave, or not. But I've got a big tank sitting at the top, and the guttering system brings the water in, and I've got a filter on the inside of the tank, and all mine does is use gravity. So every time I turn the tap on, the gravity pulls it through. So every time it rains, it fills the tank up, depending on how often I use it. So I use fresh rainwater for my drinking water and things like that. And like I say, it's filtered a couple of times. I used to use some of them. I can't remember what the filter. I think they were not paint strainers, but they were from a garage that I got them from. In fact, I'll show you. That's one of the first things I actually did in here. So into the shed. That's a bit of a pigsty at the minute. So I've got the tank at the top there, and I've got the pipes, overflow pipes. Yeah, that's overflow pipe, and that's a pipe come down. I've got the running down here, it goes under here, through there, and fresh water. Don't boil it, never boil it. It's fresh rainwater. It's from the sky, it's not been contaminated by anything. Never had a problem in 3 years when I've been drinking it. When I do use for I normally just use it for when I make a cup of tea and things like that, or a cup of coffee. I have a cup of coffee, so generally it is boiled in any case, so it makes no difference. What have I missed on here? Too late, Dave, I showed you again. IBC, I've got a massive IBC down the bottom. I've got the IBC at the bottom, but it's actually been cut, and that's what I use for my leaf mould. So to be honest, I've got no more room in my garden. There's no more room whatsoever. I've actually started the process of tidying for the winter and getting things in for the winter. Yes, but as you should know, Nigel, I'm a cider drinker. I do like my Guinness though, so I do like a pint of Guinness. Hello, Nick. How you been? See that you've been very busy. I've still got a few leeks that actually didn't I eat. Actually, the onions as well. I keep forgetting to bring the bleeding tape measure down. I've actually, do you know the strawberries? They off my granddad that I got, and I put in this. Put in here. This are the second lot of runners. So through here, I've got the first lot of runners. So as you can see, it's the first lot of strawberries for next year. These are quality ones. They're not quality, they're heritage strawberries from my granddad's. My granddad's strawberries were massive. They were massive. So that's where these are come from these plants. And speaking of massive, another thing that's massive as well is these pepper plants. So as you know, this is the plant. These are the seeds that I got. Where I got the bell pepper off Paul Rochester when I went down last September, October time, and I saved the seed. And I've got a couple of different. I mean, that's the one that I kept in the smaller pot, and you can see the size difference in it. So I'm hoping to get some big bell peppers off these. I mean, they're right at the top as well, and the growth on them is green. They're lovely, lovely and green. I mean, there's my hand. So I've got the leaves about the same size as my hand. Great. So these air pots are doing the business as well, and these are grown in the mills. I can't remember what it is. Watch it down there. It's the stuff I got off Gary to try. He recommended. So the DNA. That's what I used. So they're doing fantastic. I've got some ones outside. That's a normally one. So I'm looking to see how they're coming along as well. Them peppers are massive, aren't they, Dave? I've seen that. But once again, it's like everything else. Your everything I give everybody else seems to get better and better. Back of rosebush, not when it's flowering. A little bit later on. So into the chilli greenhouse. As you've probably already seen as well, the peppers. I've kind of not anticipated the size of them and the spacing for them, so they're all a little bit closer together than what I like, so for the airflow. So I mean, I've got chilies on this side. Go underneath. I've got plenty jalapenos, so it's going to be lovely when all the colours come on. I mean, I've got peppers and chilies and also I've got all these chilies down here. I'll show you. So we've got the de cayenne there. It's more de cayenne. I've got loads at the back de cayenne as well. These patio sizzle just coming up across the top there, as you can see. These are all different colours as well. When the time comes to it, they're all different colours. The habanero at the back. The peppers on this side. That is Romano. That is also grown in the mills. So that's a massive pepper, that. I've also got, these are my California Wonder, Dave. So as you can see there, I've got a canny size one there. So that's where mine are sitting at the minute. I actually need water inside of here. And I've got some, these are supposed to be long spag ones. Long spag chilies. No, they're not spaghetti chilies, but they are long. So, and I've also got some Poblano as well there. Well, I don't know if they're Poblano, if they're peppers or what, I can't remember. I won these off Life of the Allotment. 20% battery. Best go plug these back in. Right, bear with us because I'm going to have a look through the comments that I've missed. These are fantastic. Second year Gladiola. There's loads of them there now. There's still plenty more to come up from the baby ones. I mean, there's going to be absolutely loads of colour across here as well. More and more colour. I want to show you everything, but I'll not. If I show you everything, you'll not have nothing to watch on Sunday. Thank you very much, 3000. I have enjoyed growing my flowers this year. Just bear with us. I need to plug these back in. Actually, that's what I was doing. I'm getting distracted by the comments, trying to catch up with the comments. Charge. Yep. What have I missed? Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Harrogate as well. I've never been before, so I'll be going down. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. No, I've never had Cornish Rattler cider, Nigel. I do enjoy a real, I say a real cider. None of the none of the Cotterberg or the I mean, I enjoy my woodpecker and things like that, but I like a real scrumpy, like a real cider. I enjoy my own, but I'm the only one that I like. Oh, I went too far there. Am I going? There we go. Certainly will. What's special about an air pot? Well, it's just the way it's the pot itself, Craig. So I've got one here actually. So this is an air pot. So what it does is a standard pot. You've just got the so I'll try and grab a standard pot. Get back. So the only holes you can see are at the bottom, and that's just for drainage. Now air pots are designed so when the roots come out of these little cones, and when they come out of the cones, they come to the end, so you can see there, and when they get to the end, they're air prune. So what happens is they think that's it. The roots stop, and they start producing more growth, more root. So the smaller roots, the feeding roots. So basically, it takes more into the plant. So it feeds more, so it should get, theoretically, should get a lot bigger. So that's what the difference is with the air pots and to the standard pots. It's the first year I bought 20 air pots, and that's what I've got the chilies in at the moment, because I put them in 2 litre pots last year that I made from the cider bottles. So I put them in these last year, and they're too small, so the plant was restricted, so that's why I wanted to put them into 3 litre air pots and see how they go. But when I was speaking to Gary Cooper up at his shop, he mentioned regards to having a try of the mills, and the 2 9-litre air pots, and so far it just speaks for itself, the size of them. So definitely they are expensive. I would say they are a lot more expensive than normal pots. I mean, the potato towers themselves, which a lot of the guys grow their onions and leeks and things in, are about £15 each. But you can get them cheaper and things like that. What we've got here, I do know that Malvern, it's sponsored by Weston's, I think it is, the cider. So there's going to be a big Weston cider tent, which a lot of people have already mentioned. Yeah, Nigel's already mentioned it today, so looks like a lot of people will be heading towards a Weston's tent at Malvern. And there we go. We're all going to be, yeah, we'll all be drunk. We'll be drunk at Malvern. We'll go live. We'll go crazy. Yes, Gary and Mark are shown at Malvern. They're also going to Harrogate as well. Right, I know Mark's going to Harrogate. I'm not too sure about Gary. But yeah, Mark, it's just started getting really dark. There's a big black cloud come over the top of the allotment there. But yeah, I know they're going down there. Mark's definitely going down to Malvern. Question for you. This one is the giant. the ones I got from giantveg.co.uk. These are the single giant from Wilkinson's. Why is the seed on this one white and this one black? Because I was under the impression that because I'd put the seeds, all the seeds I put in were black. So, and I've got the same thing with my giant, the tall sunflower from my house, because sadly that has come down in the wind, and the seed in there is white as well. So at the minute I've got white ones which I don't even know if they're viable or not, which is a shame. Cheers Nick, watch it doing mate. I'll see you at Harrogate. I'll drop you a message or something and we'll see if I'll meet up with you or something. So yeah, I'm hoping that the seeds are viable for them. I'm not really fussed about the big giant ones. These ones here, if I get them seed off them, great, fantastic. The ones oh hello Sean. The ones I've got at home are the tall ones. No, I don't think they're not F1s. Especially the tall one I've got at home, because that came from another plant from a guy, Seb, who won the seed on Life at the Allotment. Well, I didn't. Chris Pugh did, and she was nice enough to send one up for me. Two for me, and one of them was viable and one of them wasn't, and that's what came out the side of the house. And I've got the sunflower. It's about that big. But the seed's white, so I'll have to wait and see if they are viable. So Dave's crackers are crazy. Just matches the man who created them. So yeah, what else? There's nothing really else I say. It's just getting really dark there all of a sudden, and I can't put the light on because I've got it charging up at the minute. I was going to sow some. Come back again. Lettuce and pak chow. Hold on. There we go. So there's a few things which I'm forgetting to sow. Just use the rest of the compost that I've got up here. Or update as well for the guys who had the fire down next to the sports centre up here. The ground is now being cleared. I've taken my greenhouse down that I've dismantled for them, and I took it down, and one of the guys has already picked that up. There's been a few there's been a few donations from a lot of guys, which has been absolutely fantastic. They're cooking with gas now. Sean, the fire started total freak accident. The sunshine was that hot that day. What was it? The sun was that hot that day, and there'd been no rain for about 3 to 4 weeks. So everything was a tinderbox. It was very dry. And what happened was there was a bag of rubbish, which the sunlight had been magnified through a couple of things, whether it be the glass or jars or something like that. And then that's how the rubbish caught fire, and that's what started it. But the big thing that caused it to expand so much was that there was a gas bottle cylinder failed, the safety valve failed, and it exploded, and that's what caused the fire to expand so quickly. So unfortunately, that's what happened with that. Just need to fill my water sprayer up there. So it was a total freak accident. The guys down there have lost so much. There's a guy down there who had a pigeon tree the length of my garden. He literally had to use his scooter to get from one end to the other. It was that big, and he lost the whole thing. The whole thing. There's been thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds worth of stuff being damaged, lost there, which they've got to start again from. So it is bad. Nigel, regards to the Supermac day, there wasn't very many people there. It just looked like regulars on the day. Me and Elizabeth went down for about an hour. There was a couple of people turned up afterwards. We could only stay till 12:30. I'd stay till about 12 o'clock, sorry. So I don't know what happened after about 12:15. But I got a signature. I got a signature off the little Ben. Black Country and Geordie mixture. That would be interesting. I wouldn't even like to attempt to try. Leslie just said that she's put me on YouTube on the TV. My 55-inch at home, and Lily, the Labrador, is confused, very confused. Lily! Lily! Come here, Lily! Come on! It's not now, what do? Pound shop, fantastic buy. I've got my Dynamec in one, and I've got my water in this one, and they're clearly labelled as well, Dynamec. So I know that spray that on there, spray that on the stuff I'm sowing. Right, where's them seeds that I sowed before? They've fallen through the gap. Where have I put them bleeding seeds? Nope, not under there. Any clues? I've got any idea where I've put them seeds? 3 packets of seeds. Did I need to sow? Not falling through the gaps, are they? No. Found them. So what I've got is I've got some mixed spicy salad leaves. You can sow from March to August. I'm a bit late with these. Look. D or too short inside out. The writing's backwards. No, the writing's backwards. The writing's backwards because I've got the camera facing me. Now if I turn the camera around, turn my phone around, and put it on facing this way, then it will be backwards. I mean, I can't. No, it's not going to work. Now I'm going to use this as cut and come again, even though it's mixed spicy salad leaves. So I'll see what happens. These will be nice in there, salads and sandwiches and things like that, just like the other lettuce was. It's starting to get dark now. The lights are getting darker. In fact, I'm looking forward to the winter. I did like the winter time. I did like coming down here on the winter time. Put the fire on, just sit in the shade and relax, because everything has been sorted out and done. Then when you're sitting there in the winter, you're hoping for January to come so you can start sowing the tomatoes and things. You cannot win, can you? You cannot win. Just cover that up. Give this soak. Have to cut and come again. Let it sort it again. Well, you can see cut and come again. Hopefully it comes again. There we go. Just give it a good soak in. And last but not least, I've got my plastic milk cartons. But I'll tell you what I'm going to use. I'm going to use these. Got them for free. I'll be lifting the dahlias, Richard. I lifted them last year and they've come. It certainly is, Nigel. I mean, I was supposed to be home a while ago, to which I apologise. But I've getting down here and it's still daylight and I've managed to get a fair bit done. Mixed spicy. Spell spicy correctly, Dean, it would be helpful. Salad. Today's date. I'll hazard a guess. What's today's date? Today's date is the 18th. 18th of the 8th. Stick that in there. Mixed spicy salad leaf. Done. Find somewhere for this now. Because I've got no space. No space. I'll put it at the back. On the shelf at the back. It's on the shelf at the back. I'll put that underneath it as well. Oh well. I was close with the 18th, wasn't I? I think that's because the 18th is the last day I'll be working, then I'll be off on Sunday, so I think that's what I got excited for. Right, well, it's getting dark now, so I think I'll leave these until tomorrow morning. I'll put the pak chow and I'll put the wallflower in tomorrow. So, best get home before it starts absolutely ploughing it down. Yes, there's a chippy nearby, Nigel. There'll be a few of them. Leslie, you know what I'm like. I get it from my granddad. From my granddad. Granddad Dave does it. He does it all the time. He puts stuff down and he go, where the hell did I put that? I don't know where I've put it. I know I've got it, but I don't know where it is. And if you're wanting a dinner when you get in, it's in the dog. The dog can have me dinner. I'm not hungry. I'm fine. I'm thirsty. I know I've got some cider in the house, so I'm gonna go home and have some cider because I'm at work tomorrow. I'm late tomorrow, and I'm done. So, well, that's me for this evening. I'll quickly I'll show you my daily lesson anyways. And I'll also show you. Let's have a look, see if this goes the right way as well. So, is that better? The boxing should spell boxing now. Right. So at the minute, just have a quick show around here. I'll show you my leeks and onions, show you the daily as I'm going. Apples, a couple on canny. A nice size. There's plenty on the bottom here. Bye Patricia. See you later. Take you in there. In here. Leeks. This one's only a small one, but it's still growing. Hopefully this gets a bit fatter around the base. See what happens with it. I've got the Colombians on that the Cumbrians on this side. They're not very big though. They're only little ones. They're only. See, I'll do better next year with them. The marigolds are lovely in here again. I've got one here. This is a Yorkshire Giant. Where is it? Oh, that tomato's in the way. I haven't got my tape measure yet again, because I keep forgetting to bring it. So I've got... I'm going to turn his run actually, hold on. It's just me trying to get in. So that's the size of it, I'll get my hand in there. Not a bad size that, apart from it seems like it stopped in the middle and carried on again. I've put some covers on these ones, try and make them white across the bottom. Same with that one there. Dave, look what I got grown. Got a watermelon grown, Dave. It's the third one I've got going on at the minute, and I've got it in here where one of the leeks were. I'm gonna have it grown up there and going across the top of there. See what happens, anyways. What else have I got? Night, Ollie. See you later, mate. I'll look forward to watching. I do like watching people's vids. I've got another one there. That's the same size. I mean, the flag on that itself is big as well. They're the leeks at the minute. I've still got a couple on this the back section as well. And the onions. These are just not seem to be stopping. But I'm pleased that they're not splitting neither, which is nice. I haven't got my tape measure, so I mean these I'm expecting to be around about 21 inches. So Dave, I'm catching you, mate. I'm catching up with you. This one's probably 19 and a half. This one I'm expecting to be 21. It's still going strong as well. There's still some growth on the inside. I mean, I know it's dying on the outside, but and I've still got some smaller ones at the back there. Plenty onions. Still got these ones here as well across here. It's another one. But I've already taken the skin off that one because it's split. What happens with it? And them little ones there, little titchy ones. These have come fantastic. These marigolds. And I've got another melon in there as well. Well, I will see if how it comes off that. Big Daddy tomato. The beefsteak tomato I got off Dave's show. There's another one, black Russian by the looks of things down there as well. dahlias. Can you see anything on there? I mean, that there. The speckled mix. Looks lovely, that. That's just one of the speckled mix ones. Got another one down here. That's speckled mix. I've also got these ones here. I'll wait until this thing's a... Oh man, wait, come on. Oh, it's not focusing. Oh, there we go. Autofocus. Huzzah! There's another one there. That's pretty. I've got a nice deep red one here as well. I mean, there's some lovely flowers. You can't really see the colour on that because of the time of day it is. But I've got some nice dahlias popping through there. Across this side as well. There's going to be a couple of nice ones. Walking through down the side, and I've got the dark ones at the back here as well. These are a lovely deep red colour as well. They are lovely. So I'm definitely going to be growing them like this again next year. Let's see what happens. Oh, I might space them out a bit. Sneak peek what I've done today. Peas and everything's down. And I put some leeks in there, but you can see that this week. I found my favourite dahlia. Leslie, you'll notice this one as well. So these are all the cuttings. That was my favourite one that I took a cutting for. I took a cutting from, so they're a lot smaller. And if I go down to the back here, you can see there's a cactus one here that look pretty. I've got some small yellow ones as well there. A little pom-pom black one there. But my favourite one, which I believe is called Duet, is at the back here. Now once again, you can't really see it because of the colour itself, the light. I don't know if I can switch my flashlight on or not. Nope, can't do it. Nope, can't. 10% left, so I'm going to have to be quick. Just come off that, but that's my favourite. That's my favourite one. So at least I now know where it is. That'll be that sorted out. It's a nice Mignon. It's a mix between Mignon red and yellow, that, because it's got yellow backs and bits as well. Right, get back inside the house. The melon. I don't even know what that's like. Plenty of tomatoes, but I've still got these to pull out. Saves me hand. It's friggin' massive. But aye, that'll be me done. But yep, that's me. Shut a few things off. It's getting dark now. Get me spade. Well, it was catching up with everybody. I wasn't going to show everything, Leslie. I haven't showed everything, so no. Yep, I've got minutes left. Very, very quick. I can't plug these back in and have a chat until the battery life drains out. But I need to get this left back on so it'll be charged for tomorrow morning. So when I come down, I can charge my phone and things like that. Right, so it's soon to be pitch black up here as well. It's just my phone shows the light a little bit differently. Well, that's me done for today. I'm going to shoot off home now. So Leslie, I'm on my way. I've noticed that you can do a couple of things on here with black and white and things as well. All sorts of disco dance party. That's crazy. The old 8mm. Sketch. Oh, that's strange. There you go, just messing about now. Right, that's me done. And there's a nice little rainbow effect for you before I shoot off. So I'm gone. I shall see you next time. I'll not leave so late next time. I'll not leave it. You're not that drunk. I'll hopefully will when I get home. I will be when I get home even. So I will see yous next time. So everybody, thanks very much for watching, and watch what yous are doing. Bye.